I was only 8 years old when it first happened. They say 3 a.m. is the witching hour, but for me, it was 3:03. That was the night my television turned on by itself, and it didn't just play a cartoon. It played a message just for me. It knew my name. It knew where I lived, and it's been coming back for me every year since. Outside, the rain was lashing against the windows of our cramped apartment. The world felt cold and indifferent. I remember the smell of old wood and the sound of my grandmother's knitting needles clicking in the corner. She used to tell me, "Tristan, if that box ever wakes up on its own, don't look at it. Just walk away and find me." But curiosity is a dangerous thing for a child, especially at 3:03 a.m. when the rest of the world is dreaming. A low hum vibrated through the floorboards. The screen flickered, a burst of blue light cutting through the darkness. There he was, a black and white rabbit with a smile that didn't reach its eyes. Those teeth. They weren't rabbit teeth. They were human. He didn't move at first. He just blinked. Once, twice. And then he whispered my name through the speakers. I heard Grandma gasp behind me. She knew. She had seen this rabbit before, long ago. He started walking. Each step was accompanied by a wet, squelching sound that seemed too loud for the tiny TV speakers. The town was empty, yet I felt thousands of eyes watching him from the shadows of the ink blot buildings. And then he stopped. My heart hammered against my ribs like a trapped bird. He was standing in front of my house. He didn't use the elevator. He chose the stairs. Step, step, step. Each thud matched the beating of my heart. He was on the 3rd floor now. My floor. I looked at our front door, half expecting to see it burst open. "Don't look, Tristan!" she screamed, lunging for the TV. But the button wouldn't click. It was stuck, fused to the plastic. Then the rabbit spoke. Not with a whisper, but with a voice that sounded like grinding metal. "She can't protect you," he said. The sound didn't come from the TV this time. It came from the hallway, just outside my bedroom. The rabbit wasn't a rabbit anymore. It was something else. Something that had been waiting for the clock to strike 3:03. The screen began to bulge. The glass groaned under the pressure of something trying to tear its way into our reality. I wanted to run, but my feet were anchored to the floor. I was a witness to my own nightmare. Grandma was hysterical. She grabbed the cord and yanked, her knuckles white, her face soaked in tears. The cord came free, sparks showering the rug. But the screen didn't go dark. The rabbit just smiled wider. And then, the sound of the deadbolt sliding back. My bedroom door began to creak open, inch by terrifying inch. A shadow stretched across my blankets, long and thin, with 2 pointed ears that reached the ceiling. I could see him now, standing there in the dark. That same human smile, that same cold, dead stare. The rabbit on the screen waved. A slow, mocking gesture. "See you tonight, Tristan," he whispered, and just like that, it was gone. The TV went black. The hallway was empty, but the door was still open. Every year, on this very night, I wait. I unplug the TV. I lock the doors. But I know it won't matter. The clock is ticking. 3:01, 3:02. My heart starts to skip a beat. I can hear the rain starting to fall again. He's found me in every apartment, every house, every city I've fled to. The cartoon always finds its audience. So if your TV turns on tonight, if you see a rabbit with human teeth, don't look away. It's already too late. See you tonight. I'll be waiting in the shadows for you. If you survived this story, hit the subscribe button and hit the bell. Tell me in the comments, what time does your TV turn on? Don't forget to like and share. Maybe it'll find someone else to visit tonight. Stay safe, if you can.